everyone, this is EDWAN and today we are finally back in the studio. Have you noticed something is different? I'm talking about Reverb. I've moved to a new apartment with my girlfriend. It's our first apartment together. That's also the reason why I didn't post any video lately. I had to prepare everything. Now this is a place where magic is going to happen with Paco and Penisha, of course. I've recorded 2 episodes of Collabro at my previous place. These videos are going to be out soon. So for today I decided to show you how to make tropical house, but not any tropical house. I want to show you how to make Kygo 2019 tropical house. Of course, the Fruity Loops project will be available at the link in the description below. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're not a producer yet. Let's go! When making tropical house, the first thing you want is to set the tempo to 105 BPM. That's the best tempo. Guys, if you're a producer, you open FL Studio. First thing, you do a little prayer to the FL Studio God. FL Studio God, please don't crash this time. I want to record a video and show tropical house to producers out there. Thank you, FL Studio God. Once you've set the BPM to 105, take a Nexus. We'll take a nice piano from there, the grand piano. Maybe noise chord progression. Let's do the little noise melody. And you can even do something like that. And remove the highest note here and again put it up. Now I'm going to shorten these notes here. And now I'm going to do something like that. And let's choose a nice instrument for the Pluck. You will add then some vocal chops on top of everything, but the Pluck needs to be here. It's like Penisha is still here. For this I'm going to use the famous attack lead number 3. I'm going to remove some of the high end here. Nice. You need to remove the reverb on individual buses. That way your overall sound will sound cleaner. You won't have many different spaces in your track because each reverb is one space. So imagine if I was speaking in this room and you were mixing it with my previous studio's reverb. That would be a nightmare. Don't mess up with the reverb. Just add one reverb on one bus and route everything to this reverb. So Pluck, here we go. Let's use the Valhalla Vintage Verb, which is my favorite reverb, as you know it. Alright, next step. Add a kick drum and a bass. Let's take one here. Noise kick drum. Now let's take the lowest note from the piano, the fundamental, and let's copy it and let's paste it to a new instrument. For this I'm going to use Citrus, and there is a nice deep 2 sub bass here. You can make your sub really long. This sounds pretty lame. Something is missing, it's not Kygo style. You need to add sidechain so that your sound is better. To pump the sound, let's take the LFO tool, my favorite one. You can say whatever you want, that's my favorite one. create a nice sidechain here. Same goes for the pluck. You need to... Next up, let's add a drum loop here. Some reverb. Next up, let's add a nice snare to this musical work. So Kygo is using this type of snare. Now, add some energy to the track. And we need another snare, so stack some layers. We want a snare that is more like energetic, punchy. Very important, on the low end part of the spectrum you still need to add a bass, a very nice groovy bass. The Moog bass, pretty nice. We don't want the bass to interfere with the sub bass, so let's remove everything here. You can clearly EQ out some of the very high. Remove some of the boxiness, some of the cheap feeling in the middle here. Now I'm going to use our bass to bring back some harmonics to this bass. So, and compress this noise bass using the Camel Crusher. Bit short, I will make it a bit longer using this cutoff envelope here. On the plug I want to add some OTT to give it more presence and to give it more stability in the volume. So let's put the depth here like that. Next step, let's add some vocal chops here, and for the vocal chops I'm going to use something new I discovered, which is Vox Engine 2. It's a contact library that you can download. I will leave a link in the description below. I think it's very useful if you want to make anything vocal chops related, so I'm going to use it right now. So let's choose a nice vocal chop that would be used in a Kygo track. So
seconds later.
Okay, now it's time for the final step, the most important step, a nice crash at the beginning of the drop. We want a very long and bright crash. Route it to the reverb. A lot of side, and let's remove the very low end. And we are going to try to make this sound louder by making this quieter and pushing the overall volume. So that's it for today, guys. Kygo 2019 Tropical House Style. You can download the Fruity Loops project at the link in the description below. There's also a link to download Vox Engine 2, which is a contact library for vocal chops. Please suggest me in the comments down below what type of video you want me to do next. New Collab Bro episodes are coming. You will be able to participate in the next ones. Also, new live streams coming soon. What's the best day of the week for you? You let me know when I should stream and what should I do in the live stream. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you didn't yet. Have fun in the studio. And of course, don't forget to pray to a fellow studio god.